Sorry for the false start, but the stupid YouTube wouldn't work. But I'm gonna give the final wrap up before I head home. I gotta take that printer back and do some grocery shopping. So I figured that I'd give you the end of the day progress what's been done. So I got my silver stripes on and my inspection door. The canopy's glued on and mounted now. Of course, I still have to superfill around it and then blend it in. The spinner was polished. Uh, it needs some more work, but hey, that's plenty good enough. And what else did I do? I didn't shoot any more white on that, so but whatever. Next week. John, what he did today. Thank you very much, Mike. What John's done today is he worked on his spinner. And what else did you do?
Made that piece so I can work on the spinner.
Yeah. Right now he's putting a baseball hat on his pilot. And this is just a short video. It's not going to be 3 hours long like it was, but I wanted to show you the progress that John's made on his Giske Nobler. And this was built off the plans, but it's not a kit. It's a scratch built because the wood in the kits are crap anyway. It's going to be about 70 ounces. I mean,
hey.
Should be in the 40-ounce range, a little over 40. But pretty nice. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Sure is a pain to make them. I will be, like I say, the cockpit. I need to tape both sides of this and then superfill that, and then come back and then touch it up and touch this black line up into the windscreen. But I didn't get my gold radiator on, but I'll probably get that on at home. I'll go ahead and tape it off and then, thank you, Jack. I'll go ahead and tape the gold radiator off. I haven't made up my mind. It's at a really acute angle on the real airplane, but I don't know that I want to do that just for eye appeal. I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do yet on that. Of course, I have to make some decals, which I'll be making next week. I finally got the printer to work.
Decals?
Yeah, the decals. Hit that thumbs up button. You got 7 watchers. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. Here's John putting a duck bill on his baseball cap. A little piece of plywood.
I'll sit here and hold it till it dries.
Babysit.
5-minute epoxy, little piece of 64th inch plywood. Cut this is a leather helmet pilot, and I just cut right along the leather helmet line in sort of a slight arc. Use the dangerous discs on your Dremel saws, the ones that explode, about the right diameter, and like I said, 64th inch piece of plywood, and I make it too big. And I put it on there intentionally long. And then that way I can sort of manipulate it and sand it to shape and get the right size bill. I've tried to make them the right size to begin with, and they tend to always come out either too short or way too long when they're finished. So this sort of helps get them right. But he's all cut out and everything, so he fits in there. Shoulders are cut off, back's cut at an angle to the.
Yeah, but you got to put him in the guillotine yet.
Yeah, I still got to cut his head off. Turn it, put a stick in it, and turn it, glue it back on.
Any of you guys have any experience with this liquid RIT dye? I asked the lady if she had any box RIT dye, and they said no, so I ended up having to use that. But, you know, everything changes. I'm wondering if it's the same stuff. We'll give it a whirl. I'll let you know how it works. I was going to dye my canopy blue, but I didn't want to wait.
He's going to leave the experimentation up to me. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah.
I've also only have one canopy.
Man, I'm tired. We'll get a look at what his little man looks like in here, and then we'll head on out. Load up the car.
It's not quite set yet. It'll be another
5 minutes.
30 seconds or so before it gets its holding pretty good.
And that'll look just like a baseball cap when he gets it sanded and painted.
It's a little long build right now, and the corners aren't cut off.
What do you do?
And...
What do you do with this line right here? Do you sand that off?
What line's that?
The line in his leather helmet.
No, you paint. You just paint this like there, and then just paint hair. You know, because it's a ball cap, so you see his hair down. You paint his ears on it, and paint that, and it just hides away. You don't really. I guess if you wanted to try to get rid of it, you could just sand it off of there.
Cut it off with a knife.
See, a lot of guys wore a scarf. You know, under their helmet anyway. So when you paint a line right across here, around here, that just looks like a scarf. You know, a head scarf that they put on to keep their ears warm. You know, and then you paint the ears on there. See, there's little indentations right here where his ears are at that are made in the pilot. And just paint his ears on there and just make his hair.
You ain't gonna paint ears on that. You're gonna put a headset on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a headset on it. It'll cover it all. It'll cover it all. But yeah, a headset is another good way. That's a headset's on both my other airplanes. It looked good, and that way I didn't have to put the button on the top of the head or anything. I just take a couple little pieces of balsa wood and make little roundels or oval shapes out of them, and a piece of construction paper, black construction paper, to run across the top. I do that after he's painted. And of course I paint him up with a beard and mustache and stuff. Gray hairs on it. Use all flat paints on your pilots. Don't use gloss that doesn't portray right. You know, your shirts aren't glossy. But
nice
they
plane.
come out pretty nice.
Thank you, Jeremy. We've been doing it a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple.
Well, we'll run about 10 minutes, I guess. Still got a bunch of work to do on this thing to make it 100%. But when you see it out there at Classic next year, or this year, she'll be a beauty. Got the first look at Derek Berry's his Pampa plane. It really looks nice. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This was the wrap up before I head home. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button to be informed of all the videos that we upload. So we'll see you again. Keep building. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.